hide in my room, I drink wine and eat Jaffa cakes. It's literally what I'm doing at the minute. Like, I'm drinking wine and eating Jaffa cakes. But it was often said that King George would retire to his chambers and he'd have a glass of wine and Jaffa cake to calm himself down from the day. And during the time of the war, during while all that was going on, that chaos, he often used to say, what is a man but 2 meters from a Jaffa cake and a wine? And it was profound. It's on a statue in London. Basically, it's all about how even through the chaos of war, you can still enjoy wine and still enjoy Jaffa cake. And even though he was a king, he was amongst the commoners, and he was enjoying Jaffa cakes with them. It was a great metaphor for us all really to live by. I fully believe if you're ever around London for any other reason, really check that statue out. It's a great statue. Take a Jaffa cake with you and enjoy it while you're there. Don't take wine though, because it's legal. King George, I just said, don't listen to you. This is your problem. You never listen. Never listen. And this is why I'm having to educate you about the same things over and over and over and over again. Because I'll tell you once, and you don't listen the first time. I have to keep telling you.
What are you fucking talking
You're interrupting my wine section of the evening.
I've heard you rambling on for for 10 minutes.
What do you mean?
It is a cake. It is a fucking cake.
No, it's not a fucking cake.
It's called a Jaffa cake.
No, it's not. Right.
It's called a Jaffa cake, mate.
Shut up, right? You came out. It's your birthday, right? And you sat in the living room.
Aww.
You sat in your living room, right? I'm there. Fucking your family's there, and everyone's there, right?
Everyone's there.
And you go, there's more people. There's a lot of people. There's more than 5, right? I don't know how many a lot of people is. Right, in this day and age. So you all sat there, right? And then Gravy goes, oh, Steve, we've got Jason a birthday cake. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. And I go into the kitchen, and they've got a fucking candle and a Jaffa cake. Am I meant to go, all right, cheers, Gravy? I'm going to go, are you taking the piss?
Yeah,
and then the lights go out, the lights go out, and they come out with a Jaffa cake and a fucking plate with a candle in it. What are you going to say to that? Would you be like, that's fair enough, it's cake or not? Would you?
Saying it's a birthday cake. I'm not saying it's a birthday cake. I'm saying it's a Jaffa cake. It's still
all right, okay. Forget that. You go and see your gran, right?
No,
and your gran
don't
goes,
forget that.
You go and see your gran. You go and see your gran, and your gran goes, oh, do you want a cake? Will you here? Do you want a cake, me old? Do you know what I mean? And you're like, oh yeah,
fist bump.
I'd love a cake jam. I'd love a cake. I'd love a cake jam. I'd love a cake. And she walks off, and she comes back in with a fucking Jaffa cake and a plate. What are you gonna say to that?
I'd be like, yeah, man. Jaffa cake and a brew.
You wouldn't, you'd be like, it's not really a cake, is it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you think that.
Like, can I have another
You're full of shit.
Cake, please? I'd be like, one cake isn't enough. Can I?
It's not a fucking cake. It's not right.
One Jaffa cake.
What part of that is a cake?
It's not called a Jaffa biscuit, is it?
What part of that is a cake to you?
The sponge.
That's not a fucking cake, is it?
Sponge.
It's a fucking biscuit. It's a biscuit.
So
it's a fucking biscuit.
A biscuit then? Because that's a really small cake.
Because that's nothing like a fucking. It's flat. It's the shape of a biscuit. It comes like a biscuit in the packet. Everything about it is biscuit-like, except the fact that it's got a soft fucking centre.
Except the fact that it's not a biscuit.
Is a soft cookie a biscuit then? A cake?
No, it's a biscuit.
Why?
Because it's a biscuit. Because you know it's
bullshit. You know it's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's called a Jaffa cake. Why would they call it a Jaffa cake if it wasn't a fucking cake?
What do you mean?
Of course it's a cake. I mean what I said. Like, it's called a Jaffa cake. So why is Withington? It's a fucking cake,
why is Withington Baths called Withington Baths when it's a swimming pool, not a fucking bath?
Because it probably used to be a baths, and they call it. And they used to call it the swimming
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Back in the day, it used to be called the swimming baths, not the swimming pool.
That's bullshit. Used to be
called the swimming baths, didn't it?
Why is the PlayStation called a PlayStation? It's not a station.
Yeah, it is. It's a station that you play on.
Not really, is it?
Of course it is.
Because it isn't.
The station of play.
Why is a headphone called headphones?
Because the phones that go on your head.
Not phones, I think they're speakers, basically. Things that are called things doesn't mean they're necessarily those things. You wouldn't call
it a Jaffa cake, though, would you, if it wasn't a fucking cake?
Because they were wrong.
No, they weren't wrong.
Then when they
invented
marketed
it, they know what it is.
They didn't. No, it exceeded what they thought it was going to be. It changed it. They
You're
thought
trying to
originally
tell me that Jaffa Cakes evolved of their own accord.
No,
and
no.
McVitie's just couldn't handle it. We designed it to be a cake, but unfortunately, it's evolved into a biscuit.
No, I'm not saying.
This is unprecedented.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I've never seen this kind of biscuit evolution before.
I'm saying they originally started the concept, I believe, to be a cake. But over time, it took a life of its own, and it was like fucking. It became
that's
this thing, didn't it?
What I just said, and that's not what happened.
No, I don't mean the Jaffa Cake took a life of its own. I mean, whoever the mad scientist behind it was took this fucking idea.
Mad scientist.
And like made it
like fucking Frankenstein's biscuit. Is that what you're trying to say? He's there like piecing together old broken biscuits, trying to make his own.
No, but you know what I mean.
Jaffa Cake.
You know what I mean? It became more.
Live my biscuit creation.
It went from being an idea to a creation, to this whole philosophy behind what biscuits themselves, didn't it? It evolved into more than a mere product, and it created this whole debate of what it can be and what it means to be a biscuit.
What's this? I biscuit.
You know,
I biscuit.
You know what I mean, though. It made you know what I mean. It changed what it means to be a biscuit, doesn't it? It changed what a biscuit is intended to be. Do you know what I mean? Everyone, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Oh, fuck off! It's not about the Jaffa Cake. It's about what it means to be a biscuit.
No, because you're trying to make it about like biscuit rights or something. I mean, like
no.
I mean,
it's clearly a fucking cake. It's clearly a cake, and you're trying to make it into a biscuit, and it's not a biscuit.
It's a fucking
cake. It's sponge. It's sponge.
So
it's a cake. Who's ever heard of a sponge?
I clean
biscuit?
my sponge.
You know what? Couldn't half go for a cup of tea and some sponge biscuits.
If I gave you a cup of tea and some Jaffa Cake,
I'd be well happy about it, mate.
Jason, what you up to? What you do? And you were like, oh, I'm just at Steve. And she'd be like, oh, doing what?
We're having Jaffa Cakes.
You'd be like, I'm just having a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Steve's, we're having Jaffa Cakes. All right, okay. Don't be late. I won't. Don't eat too many Jaffa Cakes. Your tea will be ready when you get home.
You'd say.
Don't fill up on Jaffa Cakes while you're around at Steve's.
No, you'd be like, I'm having a cup of tea and a biscuit. That's definitely what you'd say.
That is what I would say.
But you're not. Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that I think it's a biscuit.
So you're a liar then?
No.
And that brings us back to our original point.
It's just you lie. To say. I wouldn't sit there going, we're having tea and Jaffa Cakes. Just wanted to let you know I'm not eating biscuits. It's Jaffa Cakes.
No, you'd be like, I'm having tea and a cake.
You have to make that perfectly clear.
You'd be like, I'm having tea and a cake or something, wouldn't you?
Well,
do you know what I mean? But you don't say having tea and a biscuit.
I'd say tea and Jaffa Cakes. I'd just be like, just having some Jaffa Cakes. Say, look, that's Lynn's looking at you disappointed, going, how can you even think that a Jaffa Cake is a biscuit?
And Mel, to be fair, he's not very happy with my...
I don't even know who you are anymore, Stephen. What's that? He's angry. Can't
Lynn agrees.
He doesn't agree.
Lynn's my backup. It's ridiculous. Gravy. is a Jaffa Cake a biscuit or a cake?
Depends on if it goes...
Oh, for fuck, here we go. Here we go. Is it a fucking Jaffa Cake? I don't want the analysis.
If you determine whether or not it's a cake...
Why can't you answer that simple question?
You have to establish what a cake is and what a biscuit is.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh my God.
Is it a fucking biscuit?
You just can't, he can't like just give you an answer. You know he can't.
Now what we know is that a cake...
Oh my God.
Fucking right. But yeah, if anybody has a wine to suggest, I will review it on the channel. Give me your wines. Not give me your wines. Give me some wines.
Give me your wines. Give me your wines.
Give me your wines and give me your biscuits.
Give me your wines and give me your Jaffa Cakes. I demand them.
In between what? A biscuit and a Jaffa Cake?
In between what? That's a pretty good place to be.
That's a good place to be. Yeah. I mean, you said we got the same film. I swear I was hearing defecate this whole time.
Defecate. Defecate instead of Jaffa Cakes.
So you thought we're just enjoying a cup of tea and some defecating?
Just round at Steve's, defecating. All right, well, don't fill up before your dinner. I'll try not to. He has been eating Jaffa cakes though, so.
Defecating's not a biscuit. No, it's not a biscuit.
I reckon I could defecate a biscuit out.